Retaking the Science Grade 7 Unit 4 Factors Impacting the Environment 2014-2015 Second 6 Weeks Test. Question number 1. Student gathered 4 trays and 4 different kinds of rock samples: granite, limestone, marble, and sandstone. She tilted the trays, put a rock sample on the top of the end of each tray, and used a pump to force water continuously through a tube over the rocks for 4 days, which is 96 hours. She collected data and recorded observations of each rock sample at the end of each day. The purpose of the student's investigation is to determine A. What kind of rock particles are suitable for purifying water, B. How changes in the rate of water flow affect different kinds of rocks, C. The effects of weathering on various environments of Texas, D. The effects of pH on different kinds of rocks. Remember, you can pause at any time. Question number 2. If a large volcano that is on an island erupts, it will impact the local ecosystem. Which of the following is not a way the volcano will affect the local ecosystem? Lava will run down the volcano, burning all the trees around the volcano. G. The lava from the volcano will heat up the air in the local area and kill all life in the area. H. When the volcano erupts, it will throw dust into the air, affecting plants across the island. J. The lava will run into the ocean around the island, killing coral reef animals. Question number 3. Which ecoregion of Texas is most likely to be most affected by wind erosion? Is it A. East Texas piney woods, B. rolling plains, C. Blackland prairies, D. Gulf Coast prairies and marshes? Question number 4. A student has a bird bath made of poured concrete. When she bought it, the salesman suggested that she seal the surface with a watertight solution. Why was this suggestion made? F. The watertight solution would slow the evaporation of water during periods of warm weather. G. Over time, rainwater would react with the surface of the concrete and deposit a mineral layer over the carved areas. H. In cold, wet weather, any water that seeped into the concrete could freeze and cause the bird bath to crack. J. When rainwater sits in a concrete basin, the pH becomes too acidic for the birds. The solution allows the pH to remain neutral. Question number 5. Which of the following sets of equipment can be used to analyze the effects of human activity on a watershed? Is it A. Water testing kit, triple beam balance? Is it B. Water testing kit, a beaker, and a hot plate? Is it C. A hot plate, a beaker, and a graduated cylinder? Or is it D. A water testing kit, hand lens, and a notebook? The following diagram represents the ecoregions of Texas. Palo Duro Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of Texas, is located in the Panhandle. The steep walls and steep caves of the canyon were most likely carved by F. Water erosion from a fork of the Red River, G. Years of prevailing winds from the Rocky Mountains, H. Deforestation by early settlers, J. Continuous, intense rainfall over long periods of time. Remember, you can stop the test at any time and back up if you need to. Number 7 has a picture of a bag of lawn fertilizer. Just complete the statement based on the chart and graphic above. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, Groundwater contamination in most states most likely originates from A. Fertilizer, B. Human waste, C. Oil spills, D. Radioactive substance. A student gathers 4 trays and 4 different kinds of rock samples: granite, limestone, marble, and sandstone. She tilted the trays, put a rock sample on the top end of each tray, and used a pump to force water continuously through a tube over the rock for 4 days. She collected data and recorded observations of each rock sample at the end of the day. The results of the student's investigation will be useful for F. A farmer choosing between contour farming or terracing to prevent erosion. G. A shorefront property owner wanting to protect his property from chemical weathering. H. A sculptor deciding which type of rock to use in a monument. J. A golf course groundskeeper deciding what kind of turf to plant on the fairways and greens. Question number 9. Wildebeest are cow-like animals with horns. They migrate in herds across Africa in search of the grasses they feed on. Wildebeest are prey for lions. Predict the impact that a drought would have on the wildebeest population. You should include information on what the wildebeest population would have to do in order to survive. Remember on these to write your answers on your answer document. Question number 10. A local shopping center has requested a permit from the city to construct a 200-car parking lot next door. Several community members are protesting against the new construction for environmental reasons. Describe how the construction of a new parking garage may impact the groundwater and surface water in a watershed. Question number 11. The Texas coast is frequently hit by hurricanes. Give 3 ways a hurricane can impact the Texas ecosystem. Number 12. Draw and label a model of how groundwater and surface water in a watershed may be affected by human activity. Include a written description of what your model represents. You will need to include unit vocabulary terms in your description such as porosity, recharge zones, water table, permeability, aquifer, and other things. Remember, you can go back on your test